Good morning, students. This is Seema Singh, your computer teacher for the lockdown period, or for some of the sections I'll be taking after this lockdown period. So I want all of you to go through all the videos being shared by your teachers, because we are really working hard for you people to study in a proper way through these online materials we are working overnight for this. So don't take it lightly that we'll leave it or something like that. For notes and all, you can use your old copies where leftover pages are there in your previous sessions copies. So whatever assignments are being given, you don't need to use a new copy for that. You can use the previous copies also. So here I'm going to start the second chapter of your computer book, which is number system. And this book, I think you all have taken the book list from school only. If not, then the book is Next IT World and the publisher is Next Education. So let's start the first chapter, which is number system. So chapter 2, number system. Before I start this chapter, I think I need to introduce what it is, different types of number systems, why it is used. So all this will start in this chapter only. So the introduction I'll start with. Basically, a number system is a way to express quantities used for counting, comparing amounts, performing calculations, and for representing values. Different number systems use different digits or symbols to represent numbers. I'll give you the example so that you can relate with it. Like if I'll ask you how many fingers you are having in your hand, so you'll start counting like 1, 2, 3, 4. This way you'll start. So basically the number system which we people are using is decimal number system, where each and every number is a combination of the digits from 0 to 9. So this number system which we are using is decimal number system. Next comes the types of number system. We are going to deal with 4 types of number systems. First is decimal number system. Second is binary number system. Third is octal number system. And the last is hexadecimal number system. Before starting the types, one term is there which you need to understand in the beginning, because we are going to use it frequently during this chapter. It is base. It is basically the number of digits used to represent a number in a number system. Like I told that in decimal number system, each and every number is a combination of digits from 0 to 9. So if you will count the digits from 0 to 9, it will be a collection of 10 digits. So the base of decimal number systems is 10, because the number of digits used here are 10. If you will, as I have given the example here, 25. 25 is basically a collection of 2 digits, 2 and 5. Here, as you can see, the base has been shown. Base is always shown as the subscript of the number system. It is also known as the radix of the number system. So let's start with the first number system, decimal number system. Already discussed about it. Then also one more time so that you will have a clear idea of what it is. If I'll ask you, add 25 and 15. So you will tell me the answer, it's 40. 25 containing how many digits? 2, and it is also from 2 digits from 0 to 9. Same way 1 and 5, that is number 15, is a combination of 2 digits from 0 to 9. And the outcome, the result is also a 2 digits from the combination 0 to 9. So this is decimal number system, where every number will be a collection of or a combination of digits from 0 to 9. Next comes binary number system. Very important to understand it. Nowadays we have many electronic devices. Here we are going to deal with mobiles and computers. So computer is an electronic device which understands only 2 digits, 0 and 1. If I'll give you the example of switches, when you switch it on, the switch is in the condition of 1. When you make it off, it is in the condition of 0. So every electronic system understands only two digits, 0 and 1. 0 represents off state and 1 represents on state. So whenever you're typing any character from the keyboard, internally that number is getting converted to zeros and 1 combination. So this number system's base is 2. Can you tell me why? Because only two digits are being used in this number system, that is 0 and 1. I have given an example here. As you can see, 110001 and the base is 2. Whenever you are writing the base as a part of the number system, anyone can clearly understand, those who have the number system idea, that which number system we are talking about. Next comes bit. Bit stands for binary digit. I told you that zeros and ones are used in every electronic device. A single digit of the binary number system is known as a bit. It can be 1, it can be 0. So if you are using the example here, 1101, it is a collection of 4 bits. Okay. In computer terminology, collection of 4 bits is known as a nibble. Okay, so this is bit is an acronym for binary digit. Next is byte. Byte is basically a collection of 8 bits. So 8 bits known as byte. It is a standard unit of storage in a computer. For example, 10110111 to the base 2. It contains how many bits? 8 bits. So it will be considered as a byte. In computer system, every data is being stored as a collection of 8 bytes, 16 bytes, 32 bytes, 64 bytes, 128 bytes, or any multiple of 2, like this it will go on. Is the relationship between units of measurement of data. I'll show you from starting till last. 8 bits, as I have already told, is a collection of 1 byte. Then comes 102 bytes. It will be known as 1 KB. This sequence, if you will remember now, this is from increasing order. The minimum one first and then the largest one. In computers, every day new measuring unit is being invented. So terabyte is not the last unit of measurement of data in computers. Yottabyte, exabyte, petabyte, many are there. So 1024 bytes is equals to 1 KB and KB stands for kilobyte. Now just go to this third row where 1025 KBs will become to 1 MB. MB stands for megabyte. Then comes 1024 megabytes and it is equivalent to 1 gigabyte. Then comes 1024 gigabytes and it is equivalent to 1 TB and TB stands for terabyte. Thank you.